Like every emerging technology, social media has been the topic of conversation, debate, and scrutiny for quite some time. A large portion of this conversation has been negative, focusing around the potentially harmful effects social media may have on society and today's youth. A lot of this negative attention may be due to a phenomenon called juvenoia, a term first coined by David Finkler, meaning exaggerated anxiety about the influence of social change on children and youth. No new media is safe from criticism and bias of an aging generation. So I wanted to take a better look myself. I wondered how introverts or otherwise shy people are interacting on this new platform, which forces one to expose themselves in the public sphere. The research surrounding this topic has presented somewhat of a double-edged sword. Studies have found that shy people may be more drawn to social media, spending more hours per day than the average person, which of course can have some negative effects.
Quite often.
Every day for sure.
I use it every day.
It's like every day.
While other studies have shown that shy people who do not connect to the online world become more anxious and withdrawn than shy people who do have a social media presence.
Because it does let me interact with people that I normally, like I said, I wouldn't if I were to see them on the street, because I'm so shy. But on social media, it's almost like an instant icebreaker.
Which social media platforms do you use most often?
Probably Instagram the most. Facebook, not that much. Snapchat, I just go on to watch stories of different things.
I use Snapchat the most. I don't have any other social media, and I like to interact, I guess, somehow with pictures.
My most used social media is, I think, Instagram right now, but I use Snapchat a lot too. And it's not as stressful. I find Twitter stressful because it's people complain a lot. I don't want to necessarily give a lot of opinions on social media. But then I'm kind of doing that more with Snapchat, which feels safer because it's gone in 24 hours.
I snap every day. It's fun. It's definitely not serious. And then Instagram's definitely more of an art platform. It's where I get inspirations, interact with other people who are creatives. I just find sometimes there's a lot of opinions on Facebook and Twitter, and I don't want to be dragged down by the negativity, and the other two, Instagram and Snapchat, are more fun.
Academic research suggests that socially anxious people are becoming dependent of and shaped by social media. I found, however, that shy people have taken control of their social media interactions by selecting which platforms they use and how they use them.
I mean, in my personal view, for me, I think it's a positive. Because it does let me interact with people that I normally, like I said, I wouldn't if I were to see them on the street, I necessarily probably wouldn't because I'm so shy. But on social media, it's almost like an instant icebreaker. It's like an adventure almost every time I go on Instagram, obviously, because you get to see so many different things that you normally wouldn't be able to see. Different people in different countries. Different things going on around the world. There's watching news on television, and then there's Instagram videos, and I feel like it's a bit more interactive.
I think I use it for entertainment and just for my friends to know I'm still alive. I think social media can be a positive in terms of getting updates and keeping in touch with your friends, but other than that, I find a really negative aspect of trolling, and comparing yourself to others and trying to have this weird boasted of lifestyle. I don't understand. I don't want to partake. It's draining.
I don't think it is positive or negative. I think it's just a thing that exists and it's how you choose to use it. I think for people who are maybe shy, it can be a positive thing to interact more with the world. I prefer things that are a little more static and not so you don't really have conversations on Instagram. You like a photo when you're done, and I kind of like that.
Some social media platforms allow you to be really creative and really out there, get your story told, but it's also met with that negativity of everyone can see it, and you might not get the feedback you really wanted or really needed in that moment. But that's the whole of it. It's good and bad.